In times of excessive groundwater, such as the spring thaw and during summer storms, having proper drainage is important. Poor drainage is a common cause of water damage. There are multiple scenarios around a house and property that, if not addressed, can increase the chances of foundation leaks. This video will explain some of the common causes of foundation leaks and what can be done to minimize the risk. The basic construction of a building foundation can include the following: poured concrete or block walls that rest on footings buried in the ground. The gravel base underneath the poured concrete floors acts as support and helps carry any water away from the house. On the outside of the foundation walls is a system of drainage pipe called weeping tiles. When installed correctly, the weeping tiles will collect and carry away any water that pools at the base of the footings and reduce hydrostatic pressure on the foundation walls. The first section of this video will show why foundation leaks happen in cases of poor drainage. As rain starts to fall and lands on the ground, poorly graded land will allow the groundwater to pool against the house. This puddle will continue to grow as the rain falls and saturate the loose backfill against the wall. The water works its way down the foundation wall towards the weeping tile. Weeping tile is actually plastic piping with small holes through it. It is covered in a cloth and loose gravel to encourage drainage while keeping soil out. If the weeping tile was damaged during the construction of the house or clogged with dirt and silt, the water will not be able to drain into the sump pump or city sewers. This standing water is a common cause of water damage. Hydrostatic pressure is the weight of the standing water against its surroundings. Since this water has no easy way to drain, it sits pushing against the wall and can result in water entering the home through small cracks in the foundation wall. The water, still trying to find a way to drain, can find its way in between the footings and foundation wall and enter the house through cracks or in between the poured floor and the wall. The water will continue to spread underneath the house. It can fill a loose gravel base and even back up into the house through floor drains. Let's now look at how a properly constructed home stands up to excess water. As the rain begins to fall and lands on the ground, the properly graded land directs the water away from the house. Properly graded land is the first line of defense against water problems. Most builders recommend a minimum slope of 12 inches in the first 10 feet. Compacted backfill is also an easy way to avoid any standing water saturating the soil around the house. The more dense the soil, the harder it will be for water to become absorbed, therefore creating less hydrostatic pressure on the foundation walls. If any water does find its way down the footings, it will be taken away by the weeping tiles. The weeping tile will drain into the sub pump or city storm sewer, and the water will be pumped back up to ground level away from the house.